Namaste. Welcome everyone for the session. And I thank Janaka sir for giving me this opportunity to share my knowledge on this platform. And I'm also learning every week by teaching you the new concepts. Okay, the sir has shared the concepts. So today I am speaking about the preschool, my preschool concept. Hmm. It's a good theme and the sub theme also too good. So it's very quite interesting when I see the activity and the lesson plan for this theme. Uh, so it's too good and it's valuable. Shall we start the session? I'll share the screen. Welcome to International Project for Capacity Development of ECCD teachers in South Asian countries. Okay. So this is the South Asian International Association for Early Childhood Care and Development. This organization is providing numerous number of activities and useful sessions to all the teachers, those who are get benefit from this association. I'll wish you all the good health and the Almighty will give the strong and support to you everyone. So today we are in session 3, that is the lecture 3. So this is my part 3 with South Asian organization. So my today's session topic is my preschool. I think some of may know who I am and everything, but it's my duty to introduce myself. I am Nathiya Jain. I am headmistress of Agurchand Manmull Jain Balvatika, which is located opposite to airport, that is Chennai, Tamil Nadu, India. I am also a early childhood educationist and content developer and curriculum developer, a resource person of ECCD. Thank you. So today lesson is my preschool. What is the theme is telling about you the my preschool. So every children will explore the theme by exploring its school. Okay, this theme helps the children to explore where they are studying, what they have learned, who are the people supporting them in the school. So there are some basic practical concepts the children will learn through this theme. It may helpful for them for the interaction session. If anybody asks some questions to children, they can able to answer the questions effectively, which they are familiar with their own school, currently where they are studying. So this preschool concept is one of the essential part of the lesson plan. Okay. So what is the My Preschool? So the My Preschool theme, sometimes called My Preschool, fosters self-awareness and self-esteem in preschoolers. So it encouraging them to explore their identity, including their likes, dislikes, family, body parts, and also some feelings. It's a great theme to introduce at start of a new school year as a way for everyone to get to know each other. So what are the learning outcomes? Self-awareness. By focusing on themselves, children learn to recognize and name the body parts and also the school parts, express feelings and preferences. So, and understanding what makes them unique from their school. Emotional development. This self-exploration supports emotional development, language skills, enhances vocabulary related to the self-description of their school. And empathy. It builds a foundation for empathy by recognizing similarity and differences among peers. So it also improves social skills. It helps children to communicate with others, cooperate and recognize and manage emotions. So what is the week plan for the my preschool. They have 5-week plans. I mean, from Monday to Friday, we have a plan. So for Monday, the topic is my friends. Tuesday, it is my teacher. And Wednesday, the things in my preschool. And the Thursday, the special favorite places in my preschool. Friday, it's the stakeholders of preschool. That means who are helping the children, who help us. So these 5 important crucial topics, we can teach them by playway. Through playway method, we can teach them. So how can we do that? So Monday, my friends. What is meant by my friends? For the children, all of them are friends, right? But we are teaching to identify friends. The friends are important even when we grow up adult, like we can share everything to only friends. We can share something to parents, some special things to the siblings, something not all, only 50 to 60% to our spouse, okay, to the partner, life partner, and some to working partner. So this is how we are communicating. But friends is something special. You can share each and everything 100%. Whatever you feel, whatever you have in mind, whatever you want to do, whatever you don't want to do, what it makes you angry. So these are some relevant things you can share only with friends. So every child should get that kind of friend. So we have to teach them what is friendship, what is meant by friendship, how it is developed, what is the importance of the friendship. So this is the basic skill that child should know. So we can take this Monday topic as my friends. Okay. What is the objective of the theme? The children will identify their friends and describe characters by they appreciate. So the activities, we can do 3 activities on Monday. We don't have that much time to do n number of activities, so you can make it simple. As soon as the children get into class, you just introduce the concept as a my friends, and you ask the children to form one friendship circle. The circle name itself, you have to coin it as friendship circle. So gather the children in a circle. So you have to stand in the middle. You ask the child to share the name of the friend and share one thing about the friend personally. So all the child will form a friendship circle. So you can ask one by one what is the name of the friend and why they like that friend. So these 2 things the child have to share it or convey to you as a teacher. So it will go around. So that is the friendship circle activity. Once you finish that friendship circle activity, you will have that interaction and the child will also get an idea, okay, this is my friend. That's why he or she uttered the name of that friend. And why she liked that friend, there is some qualities because I have my friend in US, only one friend, one classmate, one college mate, that's all, only 2. So my schoolmate, she is in United States of America. We normally won't speak every day or every month, but once in a month or twice in a month we can chat. So we can share only the important things what we can't share with others. And also the college mate, she is in Singapore, only one. To her also I can't talk with every day. So once in a while I share if I have, because the college is something different from childhood, that is school education. So whenever I spoke with her, I tell my about my career and my children and Is it okay? Is it good? Shall I proceed it or not? If it's any wrong, she will tell directly. So we share about those things. So these two friends only I have. Some of them have a group of lot of friends and they'll speak every day and they'll touch in everything, day-to-day activities. They'll go out and they'll have their lunch or breakfast, dinner or together. They'll share each and everything. They'll play the sports and everything. So that's kind of friendship I would love to have, but uh, with my career and family situation, I couldn't get that much from circle. So friendship collage. The next is friendship collage. So you can hand over any magazines or if you have any previous books or papers, something you can ask the children, give some plastic scissors to cut the magazines and take the pictures from that book. So the children cut out the pictures and words that represent their friends. If for an example, if the child take name of Rosanna, okay. So the child name is Rosanna. Rosanna has to talk about Suganti. So Suganti is the best friend for Rosanna. So we can give any one paper with some objects in that. There is no any relation with Sukanti or Rosanna with that picture and magazine. It's a randomly you can give any one paper with some picture. But the child has to select any letters from that because if in that magazine if there is any story or something, if the child see the word beautiful, the child can cut the word beautiful and paste in the paper or anything, and he or she can draw the face of the friend. That is the next activity, art activity. But they have to take any word for their friend from their magazine, they cut it out. And is there any flower like rose, they can cut, and if whenever the child see that rose, he can remember his friend face. Like that. Okay, somewhat the connection. So the child able to cut it, recognize it, and they have to connect it with their friend quality, physical appearance, name, or anything. Manners. Okay. Next activity is art. You hand over the paper with some pencil, ask them to draw their friend face. Let them scribble or anything. But in their imagination, the friend's face have the short nose, long ears, fair complexion or the dark complexion. So they will do that artwork and color it. Okay. So these three activities you can do on Monday for the topic My Friends. And you have to read any one little story. Last session, I have shared one link for all the stories. So in that you can type as my friends for KG story session. You will get a lot of short kid stories. You take any one kid story, the theme with my friends. So I recommend Frog and Toad are friends. So read that story about friendship and with the moral. And you discuss with the children about the theme of that story. So example, this is some useful link for UKG activities for the friendship. So it improving social skill, broadening imagination, enhancing communication skill, building self-confidence and cognitive development. So these are some of the pictures, guessing the animal, storytelling, science experiment, collage and planting a seed. So these five activities the children can do along with their friend as a team. Okay. And example for art activity, you give the title as my best friend. So in below the my best friend, the child has to draw his friend's face and color it. And for you have to tell any one line, the child has to speak it out. That is, this is my friend. After they draw the picture of the friend with the title name of my best friend, they show the picture with the drawing as like this. Okay. So if it is something, my best friend. Okay, and with some image. If it is like weeks means, so they have to write my best friend and draw any face, and they have to tell this is my best friend Yashoda. She is beautiful. So just two lines they have to speak. So you have to encourage them to speak this line. Okay. Yes. So the Monday, the my friends team will be completed once you all done these three simple activity and one art activity and one show and tell. They have to show and tell what they draw. This is my friend and how is she. So let's move on to Tuesday. Tuesday, the topic is my teacher. So everybody, all the KG children have only one teacher for all the subject, isn't it? So children will express what they like about their teacher and learn to appreciate their role. So what are the activities you can do? One art activity, one show and tell, and one two, that is apart from the friendship circle, you can ask the discussion time. So there are four things on Tuesday you can do. First, ask that circle form. Then talk about what makes a good teacher. Ask children to share their favorite things about their teacher. That is the discussion time. That is the interactive session. You can talk with your children initially, beginning. Then thank you card. So ask the children to create one thank you card for their teacher using any art supplies. If it may be a thank you card or it may be a bookmark that is simple so that they can gift it to teacher during the teacher's day. And art activity. You can ask the teacher to draw one picture about their favorite teacher and write any one sentence about what they like most. They won't write for the KG. Maybe they can tell to you, you can write. And the show and tell. Every topic, every day, the child should speak at least one line. So the Tuesday subject is my teacher. The child has to tell, I love my teacher because any reason what they want. For example, I love my teacher because she reads a story. Every child should start the sentence as, I love my teacher because she looks so beautiful. I love my teacher because she cares over me. Understand? So, one day, it has to combine with one activity, one show and tell. The child has to speak one line and the interaction session, what they are thinking, you have to take, and one gift craft activity, that is bookmark or any greeting card they have to do. The next thing, Wednesday. For Wednesday, the things in my preschool. So this topic is quite interesting. The child has to observe what are the things at the preschool. So the objective of this lesson is the children will identify and describe various items found in their preschool. Activities you can do: scavenger hunt, one art, one craft, and show and tell. These four are very must. For scavenger hunt, before scavenger hunt, you can have that discussion, that interactive session with the children about the topic and what they are observing in the preschool when they enter into their own preschool. So that is the session you can interact with the kid and you can infuse and makes the curiosity from the children from your question. So let them answer what they see, what they observe as soon as once they enter into preschool. So step by step, you can ask the question, you can guide them, let them into the classroom, from the gate to the classroom, what they are all observing. That is the discussion time. Then scavenger hunt. So organize a scavenger hunt around the preschool for children to find common items, toys, books, and art supplies. So you can show the pictures, what and all you hide in the preschool. Your preschool infrastructure, you can give the clue. You can segregate the children into two teams. So you can also hide the things in the own classroom itself. Let the children find that thing. For example, if it is an any football or something, the students are familiar, that is your preschool property. They know what is it ball and where everything. So you just hide that ball in that cupboard. Let you separate the team. The team has to find that those two things. One is ball and the one is the class duster. So you can hide it wherever you want and you draw it in a blackboard or which board you are having. You hide those things in your classroom. So any one team, whoever the team find out that thing in your class, they will get some points or any rewards or any chocolate or buffet you can give it. So that is a playway method they will explore as a team spirit. Show and tell. Children bring one item from preschool to share with the class. So they can tell any one item in the classroom. For example, duster, glue, color pencils, crayon. If it is smart board, there is a mouse and furnitures. Anything they will talk about any one thing in preschool, whatever they watched or observed, they see. Then art activity. Children will take pictures of items found during the scavenger hunt. Each child will draw a picture and sentence describing the item. Art activity. If the child speak about, I saw some crayons in the preschool, I saw some dustbin in the school. So they have to draw it whatever they told. Okay. If you are told as the children see a dustbin or a glue or color pencils or water bottle, duster, chalk, they have to draw it. And they have to mention it in a show and tell activity. This is duster of my preschool. The school name. So the child has to talk about that thing after they draw the thing, whatever they saw in the preschool. Even if it is a tree, a bird, whatever the thing, whatever the object they see in the preschool, they have to draw it and they have to tell about only one line about it. Okay. This is about Wednesday. Thursday. Special places in my preschool. So what is the objective of this Thursday lesson? Children will learn about different places within their preschool environment. So what are the activities for it? You first, as soon as the child enters into the school, if you have any assembly or something, you finish it. Then you take all the children for an tour, internal preschool tour. So you take the children wherever the children are familiar with the campus, you can take them. From the entrance to all over the exit gate, you can take into each and every classroom, lab, library, playroom, washroom, why it is washroom, and garden area, labor lunch area, dining hall, kitchen, anything, whatever the preschool having the infra, you just take them to a guided tour. And stopping at key areas. Any important area you have reached, stop and explain it. It is the playground. What are the sports we can play? This is library. What is the purpose of the library? This is art corner. Why we are using art corner? What is the purpose of art corner in the school? Okay, this is tour of your preschool. And map making. So after you finish the preschool tour, you give one paper to the children and ask them to draw the simple map of the preschool. Before you give the activity, you first draw the map of the preschool, how the map it is, what is map. So you can show the Sri Lankan map and you can show the city map or any world map. So you explain what is the concept of map. Then finally, you ask the children to draw the map of their school with the special places. Because if you show the map of the Sri Lanka, you ask them to mark the capital of the Sri Lanka. Okay, this is Sri Lanka. This is the place where the preschool is located. Inside the Sri Lanka, this is the place where you are living. So inside it, there is your preschool. In the preschool, in this class, you are sitting. Isn't it? Understand? So like that, you ask the children to draw the preschool map and their classroom in the preschool map. And also you can ask them to mark the library and playground wherever it is in the preschool map. So you can also introduce the concept of mapping in your special places in my preschool theme. That is quite useful and interesting also. And craft activity. So each child will create any craft with the drawing of a special place and write a sentence about why they like it. For example, the title is playground. So in the preschool special places, you can ask them what they like most in the preschool. Some may like the art room, some may like the playground, some may like the library. So they have to draw the playground or library, art room, whatever they tell, ma'am, my favorite place in our preschool is playground. So they have to draw it. Compulsory, they have to draw it. And they have to talk one line about the drawing of their favorite place in a preschool. For example, I love the playground because I can swing high. Because in the playground there is a park, the children would love to go to the playground. That is usual, common thing. But they have to talk about the playground in one simple line. Isn't it understand? Good. The next is Friday. Stakeholders of preschool. In every school, as soon as you enter, there is a map of the school on display, notice board. That is for if there is any emergency, how the children has to come to one point, assembly point. In my previous part session, I have taken the lesson for it. How can you do that? Emergency alarm. And as soon as the emergency alarm rings, how the children can assemble to the assembly point within 1 minute or 1.5 minutes or within 30 seconds, they have to assemble outside the campus of the school. So you have to give the training and practice to the children. This is essential and very must. So as soon as you enter into the preschool should have in the notice board, one is the map of the preschool. And for then an emergency evacuation plan. And there is also the management organogram of the preschool. So who is the owner of that preschool? Or before that, there is an organogram. I mean, Minister of Education, and there are some ministers for province minister, and below that who are that organization, and below that who are the management members, and below the principal, and below the principal there are some teachers, and below the teachers your classes and sections. So this is the organogram of the school. You should put it in a display. That is the basic thing that schools have done. So if you have that things at your school, you take the tour and explain the children with the photos of the stakeholders. These are our stakeholders. These are their roles and responsibilities. He is the correspondent, founder, ministers, province, organization, class teacher, and everything. Okay. So this is about the introduction. So after this, the children will identify and appreciate the people who support their learning in preschool. So what are the activities? First is group discussion. That is the interactive section. Discuss the role of various peoples. Teachers, janitors, cooks, volunteers, housekeeping, everybody in preschool community, you can discuss. Who will clean the classroom? What is the name of the person who is cleaning our classroom? So like that, you ask the question, let the children answer. And the role play. So you assign roles to children and have them act out how each person helps. You can ask the children to role play as a physical education teacher. So she will imitate him as a physical teacher and how he interact with. So that you can observe the knowledge of how the children can observe the each and every detail of the teachers who are seeing at the school every day. That is a role play. And art activity. Children will draw a picture of one stakeholder and write a sentence about how that person helped them. For example, if the school is having a kitchen and they are providing meals and they have a cook. So the title is Our Cook. and have to draw the image of the cook, and they can tell any one line about the cook. Our cook makes yummy lunch for us. This is enough. They have to tell one line about whoever they like among the stakeholders. Okay, right. So 5 days we have an excellent plan. Monday, my friends. Tuesday, my teacher. And Wednesday, the things, the favorite places in my preschool. And Thursday, special places in my preschool. And stakeholders of preschool who help us. So for the 5 days, we have given an activity, group interaction, art activity, and craft activity, and one show and tell. Okay. So these are some of the activities I'm just sharing you to get an idea. So this is family, friends, lesson plan. So how can you impart the grass motor, fine motor, creativity, group discussion, dramatic play, literacy, and STEM activity? So these are the 5 concepts will, how can you merge these 5 concepts in my friends team? So you can ask them to paste the photo of the friend's photo in a scrapbook. So the STEM activity will come, and window shaped clip cards, work together to create group collage. That's how I have given in the art and craft activity. Okay. Then team artwork. You can join the charts. Being you divide the children into 4 or 5 times groups, teams. You can just divide them into 2 teams. In one team, you can join 3 groups. If you have n number of many groups more than 5 means, you can join the teams and staple the chart papers like this big chart. So you can lay it at the chart in the entire hall area. So you ask them to draw the preschool map or any activity. Every day you have one activity. No, you just merged all those charts into one chart and let the children sit on both sides and do the activity. You give the materials. Whatever they have in mind, they can draw. Okay, but they will all draw in one piece of large paper. It will create some interesting among the children. And my teacher. So these are some concepts all about my teacher. That my teacher always tells me, I love my teacher because my teacher is really good at. My teacher favorite food is. So for the show and tell, you can take any sentences whichever you want. And things at my school. What are the things at my school? They can see pen, glue, eraser, sharpener, book, scissor, and good manners chart over you are pasting it. So you can create a chart and paste it before the lesson start. And this is one YouTube. See, these are some activities for you. So have you all watched the video? This is some of the tips for art and craft for the teachers. You can join the children with that activity. In one chart, you can do this. Instead of teacher, you can do it for your preschool stakeholders and favorite thing and for the favorite teacher. Okay, a friend, best friend. For all the concepts, you can use this art and craft for you. So you can involve the children along with you to paste it for to cut it or anything. So it will makes them interesting. So if you involve them along with you, they can get some bonding with you. And this link you can just save it. This is some world school. Hmm. So there are some 5 amazing activity for the children for all the topics. So guessing, storytelling, one science experiment, collaging, and one planting seed. Okay. So the next is places at preschool. You can design a worksheet so that the children can guess the place which you are telling. You can read quietly here where it is library. You can play where the place in preschool, that is playground. You can feel ill, you can go there, that is nurse station at the school. You can play basketball here, that is playground. You can eat your lunch here, where is it? That is dining, cafeteria. You can paint a picture here, that is art room. You can do experiments in lab, science lab. You can sing and play instrument at where? In music room. So that you can ask the question, the child can tell the answer. And also you can give the worksheet with the pictures and the name of the places so that they can match it. So what's in the school bag? What's in the preschool things they are observing in classroom and what are the things they are having in their bag? You can give this also as a worksheet. Okay. This is for UKG children or grade 1. And these are some of the things. The school governors. So school governors, the stakeholders is also there. So for example, I'm sharing this. You can create your own school governance. School principal, board member, teacher, family, parent, local community, donation bodies, all and all. And how the children learn this lesson. So first they ask the question, you ask the question, let them think. So I think, then I plan, I investigate, I discover, and I report. This is a kind of roadmap to your lesson. You can give the roadmap to your children. So this is for stakeholders, school management system, how it is working. You have to create a beautiful thing and you can display it in notice board. Okay, timetable management, campus management, HR for recruiting teachers, payroll and everything, student management, progress management, inventory management, the stock finance, money involved, dashboard of the website, scholarship management, reports you given to parents and also to the management body, system management. Okay. So in the school, it would be a teacher, student, parent, and the administrator who are looking after these three. So these are some of the useful links for you. You can browse it. and you can get any idea you want to emerge into your creativity. You can take it from all these websites. Okay, there is also a PDF I have shared. These are some of the themes for preschools, activity ideas. If you want, you can take it. So this is very useful for you. You can browse all those links. Hmm? Okay. Thank you. I think this session was very useful, and we will meet again for the another session. Another theme we will share. Okay. I hope everybody will have the idea of the concept, how my preschool will be delivered, and how the children will get the knowledge from this topic. So the my best friend, the things I have seen in my preschool, favorite places at preschool, and my teacher and my stakeholders of the preschool. So this theme will cover all those things, and activity and creativity which also enhances the children to learn through the playway method. And with each topic, you can introduce a game and let them talk at least one line in every day for based on that concept. It may useful for the children. Okay. Thank you so much, and I'll see you everybody in next week's session. Thank you.